Hello, Aries. I'm your intuitive host, Erin, and I'll be doing your weekly reading. I just wanted to take the time to thank those of you that have already been watching and have been liking and have subscribed to my channel. Thank you so much. And if you're new to the channel, thank you so much for tuning in, checking me out, and I hope you decide to come back again. And most of all, I hope you enjoy the reading this week. So let's start for Aries. The Four of Cups, the Moon, the Six of Cups, so some emotion going on this week, Aries. The Fool, two nice strong power cards. The Queen of Cups, the Five of Pentacles, the Chariot, and the Sun. So you've got a lot of nice power cards. So for you, Aries, what I'm seeing, and because it's a heavy emotion reading, so let's go ahead and get started with, of course, your first card and the other cups. With the Four of Cups, that's the one that warned you about boredom, about allowing monotony to set into your relationship. Just because it's an emotional card does not mean that it is your lover or your partner. It could be just someone else you love, friends, friends, other family members. So you have to remember that even though you might be meeting some of their needs, there's probably something that's lacking. So you want to make sure that you're checking in with these people, and making sure that everything that you can do for them, you are doing for them. And it might be something that you need as well. Now with the Six of Cups, the Six of Cups represents happiness and joy, but it's kind of rooted in your past, rooted in something from your childhood. So those two together is making me think that it might be a friend. It might be someone that you have known for quite some time. You've become very complacent with this person. You kind of have your routine with them, and now perhaps that routine is getting a little stale. So or on kind of on the flip side, you just haven't seen them as much. You don't spend as much time with them. You aren't nurturing your relationship with them. And so this week, Aries, you need to reach out to that person. And because you got that Six of Cups, I'm saying it's a friend. It's an old friend, possibly even a childhood friend that needs a little TLC. And then with the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Cups, again, is speaking to that nurturing, that compassion, and this is someone that you almost have a strong psychic connection with, someone you really know well. So you have kind of taken them a little bit for granted because they're always there, because you guys, you just know each other so well that you don't think about the fact that you should tend to and nurture that relationship. So don't let it get out of hand. Make sure that you reach out to that person today. And like I said, it might not be someone you haven't talked to in a long time. It might be someone you see every day, but you just have not shown them your appreciation for them being there, for them being your rock, for them being your ride or die. So time to appreciate that person. Either reach out to them if it's been a while since you've talked to them, or make sure that they know that you are appreciative of them and what they have done for you and what they continue to do for you. So now moving on to the first of your power cards, the Moon. The Moon does represent, the Moon does represent dreams and being able to trust your intuition and being able to look beyond the surface, seeing what's underneath, seeing, believing in, almost like believing in the supernatural, believing in things things you can't see, faith. So that linking in with those emotional cards, to me, that's saying that you have to respect what you're feeling about this person, because obviously there probably hasn't been a lot of thought about them, but you know how you feel about them. So tying that in with the moon, and of course the moon does represent or work very closely with Pisces. So with that being said, I would say that this person that you, if it's one person in particular, or even a group of people, Pisces is who I'm seeing with this moon card. So being open to trusting your intuition, trusting yourself, being open to the fact that you have perhaps been not as present as you should be with this person. So definitely feel them, and try to be more empathetic to what might be going on with them. That will definitely help you rekindle or get things going again. And then we have the Fool, and the Fool represents a free spirit and enthusiasm. So this person that you're probably, now that you're thinking about it, Aries, because don't tell me you aren't thinking about it now. Who have I not talked to in a while? Who do I take for granted? Well, whoever that person is you're taking for granted is someone who just makes you, brings you almost back to your childhood, makes you feel like a kid again. Someone you like I said, you're ride or die. This is someone who you really trust, someone who really has your back. The Fool is just saying this is that person that you know gives you almost a sense of innocence again. Like you guys, you could be silly together. Almost anything can be a fun activity as long as you do it together. So if you haven't had that in a while, I know you're missing it. So time to reconnect with that. And here's the Chariot. The Chariot, representing travel or movement. Well, you need to reconnect. You need to move toward that friend. You need to get together. You definitely need to get together with this person. So the Chariot is just speaking to that. More than likely, if it's someone you're very close to, usually you don't have to do too much traveling, but in this case, it might be someone who is far away and you do need to see them. Make sure that you do get in contact or you do get back together. And I find it very interesting that the sign of Cancer is also represented by the Chariot. And I say that because my brother is a Cancer. I miss him dearly. We are definitely characters when we're together, and I get to see him soon. So I'm taking a trip to go see my brother. So Aries, maybe you're going to take a trip to go see this friend or this person who is definitely your well, I don't want to show my age, but the Butch Cassidy to your Sundance. Somebody who really completes you and is really part of who you are deep down. And then, excuse me, we have the Sun. And the Sun just represents happiness and security and just the sense that all is well. So once all of this comes together and you do get together with this person and everything is simpatico again, you will have that feeling. You will feel like all is well. You're really glad you reached out to them. You're really glad you reconnected. And it was all worthwhile. And anything that involves someone that you love like that is worthwhile. And then last but not least, we have the money. Oddly enough, we started out with all that emotion. I almost forgot about the money. But with the Five of Pentacles, that one is representing a sense of poverty, almost a sense of like you feel like you're not able to keep up or you just can't attain what you want. But as I said, with all the other things that were going on here, I almost forgot about that. So that the Pentacles, oddly enough, I could have almost left this out of the reading because it's all about your reconnection or you're reestablishing that relationship with someone who you love, you miss, you haven't had enough time with, but you're going to fix that this week, Aries. So money, it's not really part of your week. It's not really anything that you're worried about. So just get together because when it comes down to it, money is awesome, but it's not everything. And in this case, it sounds like you are needing and missing and wanting someone that you haven't had in a while or haven't been around. So seek that out instead, Aries. I say poo-poo on the money this week. You're fine. So that is what I am seeing for you this week, Aries. So thank you for joining me this week. Please like and subscribe my channel. And remember, essentially, we all have a divine purpose. Embrace the universe and live your dream. Until next week, here's wishing you health, prosperity, and positive relationships. Farewell, Aries.